Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I have two letters on this recording, one in English and one in Arabic. We start with the English one. To who it may concern. In this letter, I have two messages. One regarding the basic beliefs in Christianity, and the other is in regard to arming the American public to take the law into their own hands in a super nuclear power country such as the United States of America, with so many people of different values, interests, and beliefs. Judaism, Christianity, and Islam are religions with logical explanations for the miracles they claim to have, including King Solomon's ability to understand the animal language, or Moses splitting the sea, Jesus bringing the dead back to life, and Muhammad being locked up in a spaceship at night that traveled with him from Mecca in Saudi Arabia to Jerusalem. Today we need to believe that God created Eve first, then Adam was conceived, just like Jesus, who was conceived in the Virgin Mary. We also have to believe that other people and animals were born in a similar way, including some of Abraham's children from his first wife, Sarah. The Bible teaches us of born again, and everything is coming back to life again and again. So it is in the Holy Quran that life is a constant living of one soul in different bodies and shapes. It was said in the book of John 16:7, "But I tell you the truth, it is to your advantage that I go away. The helper will not come to you if I go. The helper will not come to you. If I go, I will send him to you. And he, when he comes, will convict the world concerning sin and righteousness and judgment. Concerning sin, because they do not believe in me, and concerning righteousness, because I go to the Father and you no longer see me, and concerning judgment, because the ruler of this world has been judged or judging. I have many more things to say to you, but you cannot bear them now. But when he, the Spirit of truth, comes, he will guide you into all the truth, for he will not speak on his own initiative, but whatever he hears, he will speak, and he will disclose to you what is to come. He will glorify me, for he will take of mine and will disclose it to you." Jesus meant to say that there is a truth he did not speak about simply because we could never understood it then. And the truth is, we are born to live in hell and heaven till we die. Then we come back to life again and again, experiencing a life of hell and heaven on daily basis, if not for long periods of time for some of us, based on our missions in life with beliefs or behaviors that was meant to be. Jesus could not tell us the whole truth because we could have never understood it then. But now we are intelligent enough to believe that we can live in heaven and hell, and we will be born, or we can be born again and again. Jesus said, "I have to die so I can send my helper to you, who will tell you the whole truth when you become ready to understand it." Many Christians believe that Jesus is God. even though he said in John 16, and concerning judgment, the ruler of this world has been judging you all along. Many Christians believe he is the only Son of God, even though Adam was born first in a similar way. Yet Adam, they say, cannot be a Son of God. As for Jesus being God or the Son of God, there can be an explanation to satisfy the intelligent minds of today. God said he created us in his image, and that means different organs with different ranks in the same body, yet all of them have the same cells. God said that all angels, prophets, scientists, leaders, and all key-minded humans who can have the power to influence and lead others and help others are cells in God's brain and have different ranks also. That means Jesus can be a very important cell in God's brain that can represent God himself on earth. And they should explain why Jesus said, I am God. Many Christians believe Jesus was crucified, and that means that God was actually running out of ways to set examples for mankind throughout history that can apply to Jesus' message of peace, love, happiness, and sacrifice without having to physically crucify Jesus himself in body and soul. Jesus was raised up to God without any physical pain done to him as Jesus. Jesus cannot be God or the Son of God unless Adam can also be God or the Son of God. Jesus is coming back to tell us the truth that he could not tell us about it in his time. We could, because we could never bear it. We could never believe it. Judaism was destined to vanish since the days of Moses, simply because the Jews did not believe in entering the Holy Land peacefully as Moses wanted them to do so. They thought they had to control the world first and then take over the Holy Land. As for Islam, God said in the Holy Quran that Muslims will not understand the whole truth within their book. Only one side of the coin of Islam will be used until the so-called Al-Mahdi come to show them the other side of the coin in their religion. Islam must keep jumping on one leg until the so-called Al-Mahdi comes to make Islam walk straight. Jews, Christians, and Muslims are now intelligent enough to understand the whole truth within their religion. They can now believe that Judaism was sent to mankind when man had a child mind. That's why Judaism used physical power and miracles. A child needs to see to believe in the Ten Commandments. Then man had grown up to be a teenager with emotions that can respond to the message of peace, love, happiness, and sacrifices in Christianity. A message that Jesus' followers can relate to. And then came the Holy Quran of the Muslims, with knowledge that was written in the language they did not understand, even though it is their own language. That yet, if they did understand their own language, Islam would have never lasted that long. Likewise, it was in Christianity. Christians did not understand what Jesus meant. That's why he's coming back to tell us what he meant. Regarding the second message in this letter, I believe arming the public of the United States or arming the public in any nuclear power, superpower democratic country such as the United States means giving the public the right to take the law into their own hands with less regard to the police force or army. I believe warning the public is inconvenient. I believe arming the public is inconvenient policy that has no regard to the rules of law. It is a policy that wants to keep people insecure and keeping them believing it is their right to defend themselves rather than the policy, either rather than the police force or law enforcement agencies' job. I believe our ancestors were not aware of a time to come where justice of all is what we need to provide justice for all. The Second Amendment can be changed to meet our needs of today. If God can change, so can we. America is a nuclear superpower democratic country that can decide the fate and the future of every human being on this earth without giving the right to anyone else to say anything or elect any of its officials. America is a superpower with so many people of different values and interests that can keep the world living on edge, allowing one mistake to cause an explosion that cannot be controlled as long as there are so many people of different needs and interests. I believe we are in a time where only God can save us from a disaster. A nation without police force and teachers is a nation destined to certain hell. America cannot grow without growing laws to go along with it. If God can change, so can we. And arming the public of the United States is a tragedy waiting to happen. It is the responsibility of the law enforcement agencies to provide peace and security for the public. And it is the responsibility of the teachers to teach our children right from wrong. You cannot hire an employee to do a job for you and then turn around and do the job yourself. You cannot manage democracy or capitalism by not giving the individual the right to do the job that he's assigned to or assigned to do. It is a matter of common sense for each organ in the body to do its job for the body to remain healthy. This is the English letter. Now, as for the Arabic letter, إلى كل من يهمه الأمر، سبق وأن قلت أن هناك مئات من الأخطاء في القرآن الكريم، وأن علماء المسلمين لم يستوعبوا كل ما جاء في القرآن الكريم من قول ثقيل، والأمثلة على ذلك كثيرة. أذكر اليوم منها ما جاء في سورة الطور وسورة النجم. جاء في سورة الطور قول عن كتاب سوف يأتي منشورا في أوراق أو رسائل أسماه الله كتاب الطور لما له من علاقة للأرض المباركة أو في الأرض المباركة حول جبل الطور. يخرج الكتاب من أرض تقع حول وراء البحر المسجور في بلد ذات سقف مرفوع أو بلد قوي، بلد بلد يظهر في عصر الطائرات التي قد ترى منها السماء وهي تمر، أو تمر من تحت الطائرات التي تتقلب في السماء، كما ترى منها الجبال وهي تسير. يصف الله بلد السقف المرفوع ببلد المكذبين أولي النعمة الذين سوف يدعوهم المهدي إلى جهنم دعاء، أو ما يعني دعوة رسمية خاصة بهم. سوف يقول المهدي لهم: هذه هي النار التي كنتم بها تكذبون، أفسحر هذا أم أنتم لا تبصرون. يصف الله ذاك العصر الذي سوف يأتي فيه عذاب واقع ما له من دافع، بعصر فيه مسلمين يتساءلون ماذا كان يمكن أن يحدث لو لم يشفقوا على أهلهم في العراق بإيقاف عاصفة الصحراء، مما وقاهم من عذاب السموم الكيماوية العراقية. يدعم الله في سورة الطور أنه يخاطب هذا العصر مبينا أن في ذاك العصر سوف يأتي رسول ليذكر الناس بالذي جاء في القرآن الكريم، وهم يتهموه بالجنون، فيجيبهم قائلا: قل تربصوا إني معكم من المتربصين. يكرر الله دعمه أنه يخاطب هذا العصر فيقول أن للمكذبين برسول ذاك الزمان سلم أو تلفون يستمعون إليه، متحديا مستمعهم للرسول أن يأتي بسلطان من بين ضد أقوال ذاك الرسول. يؤكد الله في سورة الطور أن في ذاك العصر سوف يحدث خلاف حول أرض يمنحه المكذبين أولي النعمة نصيب الأنثى منها ولهم نصيب الذكر، كما يقول أنه سوف تحدث كوارث طبيعية يقول عنها المكذبين بأنها بعض من السحاب المركوم الذي رأوه من قبل. يطلب الله من رسول ذاك العصر في سورة الطور أن يمهل المكذبين به حتى يلقوا يومهم الذي هم فيه سوف يصعقون، مؤكدا أن للمكذبين عذاب قادم واقع ما له من دافع، كما يقول أن للظالمين المسلمين في ذاك الزمان عذابا غير ذلك. إذا استطاع علماء هذا العصر رؤية نجم يهوي لكي يخلق السماء الثامنة يصبح عرش الله فوقها يومئذ 8، فإن سورة النجم سوف تبدو وكأنها تخاطب هذا العصر الذي فيه صاحب لمسؤولين لا ينطق ذاك الصاحب أو ذاك الرسول عن الهوى، بل هو وحي يوحى علمه شديد القوى ذو مرة ثم استوى. يقول سبحانه وتعالى في سورة النجم أن شديد القوى يوحي بالعلم الواحد لرسول ذاك العصر أكثر من مرة واحدة لكي يستوي استيعابه لها، وتحديا في نفس الوقت للمنكرين وجوده يوحي شديد القوى بالعلم لذاك الرسول من خلال قاب قوسين أو أدنى، قوس القرآن الكريم وقوس القرآن العظيم، مع ما جاء من علم في كتب هي أقل وأدنى مما جاء من علم في القرآن الكريم. يقول سبحانه وتعالى في سورة النجم: أفتمارونه على ما يرى وأنتم تزعمون أنكم ترون ما يرى، والله يقول لهم أنه سوف يرى ما رأى مرة ثانية عند سدرة المنتهى، سوف يرى ما رأى في صغره، كما جاء في سورة التكوير من قول ولقد رآه بالأفق المبين. يصف الله سدرة المنتهى في سورة النجم بنهاية لمفاهيم دينية وبداية لمفاهيم أخرى، بعد أن يغشى السدرة ما يغشى من حروب أو وظل لا يغني من الله. يصف الله ذاك الرسول بالذي رأى إحدى الكبر التي جاء ذكرها في سورة المدثر، كما يصفه بصاحب الأمان والعزة التي عاش الناس انتظار ولادتها من النواة الثالثة الأخرى. جاء في سورة الطور كما جاء في سورة النجم كلام عن المكذبين الذين هم في صراع مع رسول ذاك العصر حول أرض، وهم يمنحوه نصيب الأنثى ولهم نصيب الذكر. يصف الله تلك الأرض بالتي يسميها المكذبين بأسماء لم يأتي بها الله من سلطان من قبل، كأسماء جودية وسماريا في الضفة الغربية. يقول سبحانه وتعالى في سورة النجم: أفرأيت الذي تولى وأعطى قليلا وأكدى أعنده علم الغيب فهو يرى. كما يقول أن رسول ذاك العصر ما هو إلا نذير جاء ذكره في الكتب الأولى. من الأخطاء الواضحة في القرآن الكريم كثيرة جاء منها في سورة الحجرات، والله يقول: لما لا تتقدموا بين يدي الله ورسوله، فضلا عن ما قالوا أن الله قال في القرآن الكريم: يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تتقدموا بين يدي الله ورسوله، وذلك لأن الله يطلب من المؤمنين أن لا يصرخوا من بعيد ينادون على الرسول من وراء الحجرات، ولو أنهم اقتربوا مستأذنين الدخول إلى بيته لكان أفضل لهم. أما يوم الخروج في سورة قاف فالله يصفه باليوم الذي يحيي الله فيه الأرض بعد موتها، وهو يقول: يوم يسمعون الصيحة بالحق ذلك يوم الخروج إنا نحن نحيي ونميت وإلينا المصير يوم تشقق الأرض عنهم سراعا ذلك حشر علينا يسير. صدق الله العظيم، والسلام عليكم.